2020 has been a strange Formula 1 season, to say the least. You know, obviously the season was delayed at the start, and we've had many different circuits that we wouldn't have seen otherwise, probably ever, on the Formula 1 calendar. You know, Imola, Algarve, Turkey we're still going to have as well, Bahrain Outer Circuit, Nürburgring. So what better to commemorate all these strange occurrences that have happened than to not do a video or anything like that at all, go in an old car at a circuit that wasn't even showcased this year for the first time in forever. Monaco. You might be wondering what the car I'm driving. I'm driving the Williams 2002 car, the FW24. Why? Because this is the car that Juan Pablo Montoya took his phenomenal pole position by almost 4/10 from Kimi Räikkönen. It's fantastic. It's an absolutely incredible lap. Only driver to go sub 16, 1 minute 16.6, I believe. And I'm going to see if I can beat that time today. I've done a little bit of practice before, just to get used to the car and the track, but I haven't got close yet. So we'll see how good I am, or how good the car is, in a minute. So let's go. I'm going to go on the stock setup first. I will put on soft tyres, but that is it. Maybe a bit of low fuel. So yes, this mod, I can't remember who created it, but the link will be in the description below. It is on Race Department for Assetto Corsa Williams FW24. I have to say this era of car, God, the tyres are cold. I have to say this era of car is probably one of my favourites. It's just incredible. This car, especially with the thin nose at the front, amazing BMW livery. It's gorgeous. All right, let's go for the first final lap. See how far off we are for this first run of Monaco in one of my favourite F1 cars of all time. Juan Pablo, be with me now. Oh, a little bit wide there. Oh, awful. Entry was all wrong. Wow, what am I doing? Yeah, I lost a little bit coming into the tunnel there. Cut the chicane all I want, baby. Yeah, lost it a lot through that. Alright, let's see how awful this first lap is. Oh my wow. Whoa. 18.4. Okay, obviously there is some more time in that, so I am going to go back out and try and just get as relatively perfect of a lap as I can. I mean, obviously, you know, there's differences from this to real life. I can't remember what track surface I'm running. It's like what progression it's at. I mean, at this point in qualifying in real life anyway, because this was the final point of qualifying after like an hour of qualifying, literally, there would be a lot of running on the track, so it would be close to perfection anyway. Start off my second lap on the stock setup. Oh, okay, guess we're not going to start. Tyres are still very cold. Alright, so what I've done this time is I've taken out a little bit of fuel. It was at about 5.5 laps worth of fuel, so I just took it out, so it's around 4 laps of fuel this time, which means that I can get, you know, 2 flyers in or whatever I want to do. And I have put as much aero on the front as possible. I put a little bit more on at the back actually. I was thinking how much the rear actually steps out in the final sector, so I need to keep that under wraps even with the traction control. And I think that's it, actually. Oh, and I changed the gearing of the engine. I made it lower. And what that means, if you don't know, is the engine now will get up to maximum revs quicker. I mean, it'll be hard to see like a substantial difference when I'm just driving it, but there is a difference to it. First lap on the new setup. Yeah, ruin that sector. Alright, 18.4 to beat. I didn't actually see how far up I was, if I was at all. Oh, that was a really good final sector. Where's the time going to be? Oh my goodness me! I did not expect to be beating the time already. That wasn't even the best lap I can do. I was really expecting that there was going to be some more tinkering to this setup, but that was a very good lap. I mean, there was still the bump in the first sector, and there was a little bit just coming into the tunnel that I want to get right as well. I think I could probably get down to about 16.2. Okay, so what I've done now is I stiffened the front suspension. This is what you always need at Monaco. You get more turn in, slightly lower turning circle. It helps a lot around here. I'm very surprised I beat the time already at 16.5. That was a pretty good... I mean, the second half of the lap was pretty on it that I've ever been. That wasn't even English. And I mean, obviously, there's no way to perfectly simulate the lap time that one did. The tyres might have been more degraded than mine probably would be. They had to start on race fuel, remember? Back in the day, they had to start on race fuel, so I have no idea how much he had to start on, obviously. No one does, ever, apart from the Williams team. So myself putting less fuel in does help me, but obviously I'm also not a Formula 1 driver, so let's keep that in mind. Ah, that was my fault. Could have made it through that one. That corner right there is the worst corner. In Assetto Corsa, annoyingly, you can't change the rotation of your steering wheel. You can't, well, I mean, obviously you can, but a Formula 1 steering wheel only steers that much. There's no more than that I can do. I can't add extra sensitivity into the game. So the compromise that I have to make is in other games you'd have to change the steering lock, but you can't in this game. There was something that I never actually realised, because I never really watched onboard qualifying laps. I like to see them from the outside, but I mean I used to, but now I love to see onboard laps in qualifying. Is how early they turn in for the corner before the hairpin, before the Montpellier hairpin. I don't know what it's called actually. Oh, very oversteering to the final corner. I was just a little bit too early on the throttle. What am I doing? It's under what? Or not? God, still a poor start to the straight. I'm really losing it now. I've completely forgotten how to do that first corner. I went away from Formula 1 for a while, and before I went away, they were setting like 1 minute 13s, 14s around here. Really good times around the streets of Monaco. And then like the first time I pay attention to the lap times, they're like doing like sub 10s. It's ridiculous how fast the Formula 1 cars go around it now. Alright, let's get those temperatures up. Oof, not like that. Oh, yup. Oh, the traction control. Alright, let's stop that, baby. Oh, yes! Sub 16! After my fastest laps, I must hit the wall. Wow, that's a fast one. I'm very pleased with that lap. Oof, 1:15.89. That is very fast. Oof. Alright, well, if you've enjoyed this video, leave a like and subscribe. Do all that stuff. I may or may not do more driving videos. I very much enjoy driving. Just know I have a Logitech G29. I really want a better wheel, but oh well, we move. And thank you for watching, and I will see you next time, probably, maybe not. Bye.